Cow Powwow Wow. It's the K-Pro Cow Powwow Wow. They want to find the treasure, they want to find it now. They are K-Pro and they are cow. They're going over it and over it and over it again. This treasure hunt created by Forrest Fenn. Sing it! K-Pro Cow Powwow. K-Pro Cow Powwow Wow. It's the K-Pro Cow Powwow. Marion and Indy are what they're like. Although their real names are Christy and Mike. Can they pin down the treasure? They just might. Tune in to find out Monday nights. K-Pro Cow Powwow.
All right, everybody. It is yet again another Monday night, the first Monday, the second Monday in November, Monday, November 8th. I hope everybody changed their clocks because otherwise it would be what? 9 o'clock? 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I don't know. Math is hard. How you doing, K-Pro?
I don't know. I put up on my Facebook, has anybody ever used algebra after you finished algebra? Because my daughter's in algebra and it's driving me crazy because I haven't used it. And then everybody said yes. And you're big old liars. No, you don't. We leave it in the past, but we try to pretend with our kids in that way.
Pythagoras.
So I have been knee deep in a
Pythagoras.
lot of homework. And gosh, I don't remember what happened in history. Oh gosh, it's a bit painful, but that's why I'm here with you now, because doing this is so much more fun than ninth grade algebra and history.
People are saying you don't look happy, K-Pro. What's wrong with you tonight?
I'm very happy. Very happy.
All right, everybody.
Here.
So we got updates. Are there any updates? We're going to find out because K-Pro put them in a PowerPoint. So we're going to go through. You may be shocked and surprised by tonight's PowerPoint. We'll see.
Hit the little wonk, whatever.
And then after, I got some updates of another kind that we'll talk about.
And
Odious
if you have
Soul
not,
says, happy Monday night, everyone.
And Odious Soul is in the house. If you did not see Copper Dan's video, let's go for a walk. And he gave some updates on Bobby. I'll give that at the end. We're going to say up, but we will have some updates on kind of community concerns, if you will, at the end. And one of those is Bobby, but then we also have Brad. So we have a couple of updates to give at the end. But let's get into the hard hitting content of today.
Super chat's on. Make sure you thumbs up. You guys know the deal.
I will be shocked if we get a super chat tonight. Here we go.
What does that mean? All right. Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to jump right into it.
I am bringing what the community wants, and here's what the community has almost unanimously said. So here we go.
Oh, well, then there you go. You guys asked for it, so don't blame anybody but yourselves. All right, here we go. Updates.
Cowlazars, can you please read the chat? And I say yes.
Well, Odious Soul wants to be an admin.
Boom.
All right, I guess.
Oh, and Buck is in the house from Yellowstone. That's awesome. I didn't get to a lot of comments that I needed to. So, yeah, please. Okay. So here is what we're doing tonight. We are going to do updates. I'd already talked to you guys about unanimously, basically, you guys have said you need to have a name source, not opinions, any of that before you come out to the community. So I'm going to come out with everything I have that meets that criteria on everything, and then we'll take it from here forward. And then I even have a question because I heard over on another channel, there's like some secret videos, but they won't share them. And so I have, okay, let's add that to the list of, okay, where are we with that? So
shout out.
Let's go for what did I do wrong? Let's go for a walk. You won the Copper Dan art over on the Bobby drawing. Congratulations. If you
won. Congratulations. All three of Copper Dan's pieces. You won. Copper Dan's video literally was just uploaded right before we went live.
Yeah,
so congratulations. Let's go for a walk. And thanks, Copper Dan. You did a great thing raising money for Bobby's family. So there it is.
Okay, so let's jump in.
Yeah, keep your hands to yourselves. Don't smack each other. All right.
Oh, there's been some smacking.
Okay, so latest news and updates. We're talking
And there's a
about
lot of exclamation points because I can tell you today, everything in this PowerPoint, 100% confirmed.
100% confirmed. That's they'd say that's true. And then I'll have some updates that aren't on the PowerPoint. Okay. Let's go for a walk. That's who won, Eric. Whoever that is. I don't know who that is off the top of my head.
He's in chat, though. He or she is in
and
chat.
now that means you are forced to come to the World Series event. Okay. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's get into updates. The new rule is confirmed. This is K-Pro's new rule, not Bill Maher's new rules.
This isn't K-Pro's new rule. This is the community's request.
It's their request, but it's the new rule you have instigated due to the community's request, right?
That's true.
Okay. I, on the other hand, can say whatever I want, but this is K-Pro's new rule. Yeah. So, and then that rule is to discuss on this channel, it has to be 100% confirmed only. No more opinions. Opinions are no longer welcomed. I don't know if I agree with all of that, but information from sources that won't be named are not welcome. And theories and rabbit holes are not. Well, what happened to Conspiracy Theory Bridge? Does that mean the bridge we tore down?
You can have it. I have been asked. I am causing chaos. I am causing people to be upset. People are upset at me. So I am not doing I know you don't care as much about what people think, so you're going to give your opinion. I'm kind of over giving my opinion if I'm just going to get right through the goal.
I get it. You get a bunch of drama and everybody hates you for saying, I know this, but I can't tell you how I know it. And then people get upset.
Yeah, so it's funny because people don't do videos on you. Even like people that like you, they do them on me.
And even if they did, I wouldn't watch them. So it doesn't really matter. So, okay. You can no longer voice your opinion, Cowlazars. We can only discuss it. And remember, this only holds for Forrest, Fenn, Treasure Found amusement park roller coaster ride. We can only discuss it if it's verified and anyone will share the source name with the entire community, right? So if somebody wants to come out and say, I said this, well, then we can talk about it. Evidence has to be provided, actual evidence, copies of emails or videos only. Otherwise, keep your mouth shut. So we'll see how long this lasts for. I cannot imagine it's going to last for that long. But it is interesting that K-Pro has decided to flip the switch and do it this way, but that's what the community wants, so that's what we're going to try.
Yeah.
Indy says, I think you're taking the constructive criticism out of context. Well, you call it constructive criticism, Indy. We call it a lot of hate and drama because that's anyway.
We saw your really nice video apologizing to Paul Ammons. I can tell you, not constructive criticism. You can. I have no other comment to that. Let's get out of Dramaville that some live in.
So here's the update from Jack. Silence everywhere, and that is 100% confirmed.
That's 100% confirmed.
There is no update from Jack. Jack disappeared. I don't know. He's gone. He's doing his thing.
Okay. Next.
Update on the treasure chest sale. There is no update on the treasure chest sale, everybody. We don't even know at this point if there ever was a pending treasure chest sale. What am I saying that wrong? So that's, there's nothing official. There's nobody who would be in the know to know has come forward to say this. Now, Odorous Gnome wants to know, when did the community determine this rule? Well, that's why I say it's K-Pro. K-Pro decided to do this.
It was the aftermath of the entire aftermath of the red button. And then there was a lot of feedback. I got lots of feedback. Odia Soul, actually, and that's her update. She did a video. She was asking people the same question. And I will say it's kind of that was resounding. It wasn't close. It was like 90% of the comments just said, without it being totally confirmed, it just puts us on a roller coaster. Absolutely do not do it. And we had between Thor, Facebook, and comments, probably about, I'd say at least 75 to 100 weigh in. I mean, so it's not a sample of 4. So anyway.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
There we go. People are thinking it's
We're almost done. We're almost done.
Update from the Forrest Fenn family estate. Nothing. There is no update, everybody. The family ain't talking. Jack ain't talking. And apparently the entity, if there ever is one, they're not talking.
Justin is the entity. I'm sorry. I'm not going. That's the one. I won't show the emails because I respect Copper Dan and Packer Jack. I will barf on someone's shoe if they try to convince me otherwise. Let's keep
Emotions
going.
are getting in the way of business. The show must go on.
This isn't a business,
it will
guys.
go on, everybody.
Okay, let's keep going.
No update from the family, guys. Oh, and also, I'll just officially say, me and K-Pro are not the official spokespeople for the family. So
exactly.
If they speak, we get it from the public source, just like everybody else.
We don't know anything. We're not included in anything. No.
An update from Justin, the entity, and Amy. Absolutely nothing. So rainbows are fun to look at, but we have no information. So nobody wanted to clarify things. Nobody. Well, I mean, they did, but we understand how that video got torn apart. And that's what happened when you lie to people. So, yeah, nothing else from there. So there's crickets from over there. And then the update on Chase Point 2.0 is there is no Chase 2.0, everybody. Yeah, this may go down as the shortest K-Pro PowerPoint in history.
Oh, Cynthia's
right,
in the
Pablo.
house. Let's
All
spill the
time.
beans. We don't need no stinking source. Cynthia,
Uh-oh.
Cynthia, I dare you to come on with me and let's just share it all, baby.
Tonight
girl.
or next week?
Not tonight.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah,
when.
come on, Cynthia, for the next show we do or whatever. Come on the show for sure. Why not?
Why not?
All right. And Cynthia, make your own video. You
No,
have some things to put out there.
girl power.
Oh,
Me
so
and
it's got to be
Shannon
on our
and Cynthia,
show. Okay.
I have no idea.
right.
I would do it anywhere. Okay, keep going.
Well, what I think you should do is you two should be out by the pool, and I will record you for the vlog. I'll ask the questions, and then you guys answer it, and then I'll upload it. But anyway, all right. Capshaw says, if nothing that isn't confirmed is not on the show, there will be no show. Nothing is confirmed in this thing. That's kind of true. All right. Cynthia says next week. All right, let's do it. We're going to hold you to that, Cynthia.
Don't wait, say. I wish you weren't a liar. I don't know if she will.
Oh, yeah, right. I should. All right, update from Copper Dan. Now, one, we did get an update for Copper Dan on his pieces he gave away for Bobby D, so that's good. Another, now Dan did have an update on Facebook. It was similar in content, right? Dan clarified a couple things. And K-Pro had a long thing, and I said, well, why? What is the point? She said, okay, I'll take it out. So she took it out.
But just to be clear, Copper Dan has now made 2 statements. And they were similar in content, but I did want to share this. You guys are killing me. I did want to share the second one just because the wording was a little different. It was still all the same. Copper Dan talks about Justin for a while, says, yep, that's what I told Justin, talks about entity, and then says, I lied. I'm sorry. Let's get over it. So it's done it twice. So we didn't go. Okay. So there's the hard hitting.
Now, somebody's already asked. So do the guests that are on the show have to honor the no source, no comment rule, or is that just you, K-Pro?
I'm just okay. Here's the thing I've figured out.
Apply to me, everybody.
I've already figured out in my life the only person I can control is me. People do their own thing, so I can tell you I'm not giving an opinion. I'm not giving any opinions. I'm not giving any information that turns out to be right later, but you get it about 5 months sooner or 6 months sooner, or not wait for a documentary. Well, I'll watch it on the documentary, and I might go, yeah, I knew that like a year ago. Don't care. This is the way the peoples want it.
Violet Mercury, copperdan.info, right? Oh, I got that right off the top of my head. Copperdan.info. No, Copperdan. Oh, Copper Elements. What am I thinking about? Copperelements.info. Go to copperelements.info. You can see Dan's stuff that's for sale. And Rudy Green says, I'm very excited for next week's show. So make sure you subscribe, guys, because you never know. There could be some people may go live on this channel before next week. You never know. Right. Update on the secret meeting north of Santa Fe. Can you prove it? In other words, what we're saying is if you can't prove it, it didn't happen. So there was no secret meeting. Actually, the secret meeting, was there a secret meeting? Do we even know?
Okay, so my answer is based on the threshold of, do I have someone that will come on, and I wasn't invited to the meeting, but will I have someone that go on record that I have seen documentation? No, I cannot prove it, so I cannot comment to it. But my God, the details of it is so good. Wait for the documentary, my friends. That will make the documentary. I guarantee it. It's such good information, but I can't say anything because I would get raked through the coals. So let's move on.
Stephen M says this is not what we need. So see, they rake you over the coals for coming up with opinions and sources, and now they're upset that you won't talk about things. Copper Dan says lied is a harsh word. I was asked a question I did not want to answer at that time. Take that as you may.
Wait. And this is why, Mike, I'm frustrated at you, because I circled the word when he said, I'm sorry, I lied. I didn't want it to be my summary. He used the word lied, and now he's saying lied's a harsh word. Copper Dan, read your own crap. Sorry.
But my point is, why bring it up on the show? In other words, if Copper Dan wants to clarify, let Copper Dan clarify. He's got a YouTube channel. If he wants
about
to
half the people
but
are
then why
not
do we have to talk about it? That's all.
Because about half the people are not on Facebook, and so I thought it would be good to bring it to all the community. But if I erred, I am wrong yet again. Let's move on.
Nobody said you're wrong. honey. Kiwis Road says, and then YouTube lost Padre Mine, 40 million in Spanish gold and silver over 340 years ago. Kiwi, just fly to the States and go look for the damn thing. That's what you need to do, I think. Nomadic Madman, how are you? Good to see you again, too. Ooh, Rudy Green says we'd all be better off if we didn't call people liars. Well,
I didn't. He used the word. If I had the screen cap, you know what? We should hold to this and show everyone the post.
Thursdays
The
are
post
Thursdays.
said it. I did not. Good grief.
Yeah, Dan did put that in his post. I can verify that much. Okay. And there it is. Copper, Dan, copperelements.info if you want to buy
that. Is not where you find the statement. That's on Facebook. That,
and that was in his group, right? Gold and more.
And in our group.
Yeah, and in our group. There you go. So here you go. Boom. You want to read Copper Dan's statement? You go here. Join on Facebook. Go to Cowlazars and K-Pro's Grand Adventure. It's free. You join, and you get to see all these crazy posts.
And if you guys think this is drama, go somewhere else. I'm fine with that. This is what I have been asked to do, and that's what I'm here to do now. So
Susie says we want the truth without the drama. Well, that's what we're doing, Susie.
That's what we're doing.
Just maybe there is no truth without the drama. Have you guys ever thought of that? That there is no truth because nobody wants to come out and just say what's going on. So now it's got to be drama, right?
And the good people are the ones that keep it. Yeah, let's just keep going.
Anyway, all right. Update from Greg on Brutal Truth. He has videos about Douglas and Carl being in Michigan, but he's not able to share them. Greg was asked by panelist Scott why he won't share the videos, and Greg did not answer. So stop. It's a rule violation. We can't talk about it because
we can't go any further. We can't.
So there it is. I think K-Pro is giving an example of what we're going to do from now on. And Copper Dan says, I'm not blaming K-Pro. I did say the word lie. What a mess. That's all right, Dan. I think at the World Series of Fenn, we can have a beer and talk about it.
Okay. And now, Susie, bring up Susie, because I do want to say this. No, you are laughing at us.
Oh,
if you think I'm laughing at a community that I have given a lot to, that I love and cherish and have been here every single week, maybe except one when I have a personal situation, I'm sorry you think that little of me. I am not laughing. My only other option is to go red button, and I'm not going there anymore. So I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to laugh rather than cry because that's where I'm at. And if you take that personal against you, one, I think you're wrong. I can't prove it to you that I'm a good person. So I understand. Some people say you set up the whole Pam thing. I don't believe that. I don't think you're a paid actor. Some people have said to this day, absolutely, I don't think that. I think you're a good person. I'm sorry that other people think that this is somehow making fun of them. I'm on the same roller coaster as you. I'm not management that sits back. I'm figuring stuff out along with you, except I'm in the middle of getting the harshness of the community. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't, K-Pro. That's all I can say. I think the red button took people by surprise. That's all it is. But hey, they can speak for themselves.
But I think Susie's the one that said that was all stage drama acting. It wasn't.
Oh, it's not. Nothing staged or acted. Yeah, I know. And that's something I'm going to talk about at the end. If people think something's going on where people are paid actors or part of a conspiracy, and yeah, we'll talk about that.
Okay.
So Copper Dan is hard on himself, PG says. Well, we'll let Copper Dan speak. Seems like the chase is over. And John Lauro had a comment too, and that's not it. That was, why is everyone so interested in Fenn? The hunt's over. It's found, and the man is dead. Move on. It is over. I'll agree with that. But people want to know where it was, and they want to know what the 9 clues were, and they want to know what's going to happen to the chest. And that is what the Forrest Fenn Treasure Found night is all about. And the whole red button entity thing happened because the sale was imminent. We were told the sale was imminent. So I don't think we just made that up, everybody. We were contacted. Somebody came on our show to talk about it. So that's all.
Almost did. Okay. Well, and then, so on this one, we would discuss it, but there's been months and months of, I have the. And actually, Scott on his show asked, why aren't you sharing the videos? Why are we going by? And it didn't happen. So stop. Rule violation. Let's move on.
So Andy says, Susie's just trying to tell you how it feels, seems like. She isn't attacking you. She's trying to tell you why people are so upset about this. I didn't even know people were that upset, but I don't know.
And thank you for.
But okay. All right, Andy. I get it. Okay, here we go. Let's finish this very long PowerPoint. This and that around the community. So what else is going on? There's a new live show, Stuck in Chaselandia. He's in the chat, or she. I haven't seen it personally, but I know K-Pro's been watching, right? What do
Yeah.
you think of Stuck in Chaselandia on
I thought it
YouTube?
was cool because he kind of gave he jumped around. He did some
That's
poem,
true,
he
Lee.
did some other there was just, and he was on live. I don't know if he has a set schedule, and I know Stuck in Chaselandia, you've been around a while. That was I don't know if it was your first live show or the first one I've seen. It was fun. And I just want you guys to know about it. I don't know all that, I don't know. So there you go. But I just thought it was cool that he was in there and he was talking for enough of us that like to talk chase. There was no screams, screeches, yelling, attacking. He was questioning. He was critically questioning. So I thought that was pretty cool. So
there it
next.
is. All right. Shannon has a new video up. Odious Soul came out, and what was it, Capro?
She
Once
was
again, I
asking,
don't
she
watch.
was explaining because the community seems to dislike. She called it hater on Shannon, Shannon haters, whatever it was, and she publicly apologized. And she said the reason that she seems happy right now, I guess, kind of like why I was laughing, but she's happy because of her own journey and things that have happened. And people were already, some people were very nice, some people were very harsh. If so, she just has something out there for you guys to go look at if you want.
All right. Cynthia has a new blog article up. So
Yeah, Cynthia has about the hat, and it's pretty cool. So Cynthia has a new one out. You can go read it. I just want you guys to be aware. A lot of people aren't. Haterade, that's what she called it, the haterade. So she had a lot of hate, a lot more than she realized, I think. And so I think she gives a heartfelt reason for where she is at in life. Yes, that's how she said it. And so I just want people, and she asked for some feedback. Do we not say anything? And the we was kind of both of us because we're getting so much hate in Cynthia too. And I just kind of made my own decision. She can make her decision, and it sounds like we're all going to be on next week. I don't know if we will. I don't know.
I'll see if I approve it or not and let you guys.
Oh, really?
I knew that would get Capro. Comments on the San Lazaro auction. So is that auction over? Did all that stuff get sold?
Yeah,
okay.
I wanted to.
Does anybody in the community buy any of it? Do we know?
I heard Copper Dan got a piece or two. I'm just wondering, did anybody else? Yeah, that's what he said. He got outbid on some. I know Adam got outbid. Yeah. So if you did, you guys get? Yeah. If anybody got an item, let us know so we can stock you. Or we know you're going to donate to the World Series.
But again, you have to have proof. You can't just say you bought something. You got to prove it to us.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
you have to provide emails and evidence of exactly
and
how
videos.
much. Yeah,
that's right.
Videos. Yeah.
Chasing Indy says Shannon actually made a small video apologizing to you after I watched your video. Well, there you go. It takes a big person to apologize sometimes. Indy, so good for you. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about between you and Shannon, but that's okay because it's none of my business. Lou B points out that if Netflix actually has the solve, it's going to be a year before we ever see it. That's true. That's how Netflix does things. But I will point out that in next Wednesday, Tiger King Part 2 is released on Netflix. Ooh. So I'm definitely going to make K-Pro watch that.
Oh, Rob G saying I wasn't around when Man in the Barn was around. Of course I was around when Man in the Barn was around. I was before
I remember Man in the Barn.
Internet existed. Sorry, being funny. Right. Yes, I know Man in the Barn. And then there was one that was close. Man on the Roof. Man on the something.
Man in the Park.
Man in the Park.
Man on the Roof.
He's the one that did the videos.
Man in the Attic.
He's like, come on, K-Pro, come on, Mike, partner up with me. Remember him? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Man in the Park. Shout out to Man in the Park. Me and him have emailed back and forth. Yeah, him and his wife. That's right. She fed her husband to the tigers. That's what they say. We'll see how maybe I'll make K-Pro go live and we'll give a review of Tiger King 2.
You'll make you're on a roll tonight, my friend.
King. Maybe. We'll see.
You'll make me, huh? Okay.
Copper Dan says, I really wanted the set of 8 scrappers. I quit bidding at $800. That was almost 3 times the estimate. Holy cow. Wow. I mean, if that stuff is going for that much, think of how much the stuff in the chest could go for if it was auctioned piece by piece. But we don't have any proof of that, so we can't talk about it.
Larry Sandell says,
can I still search for new LLCs? Yes, you can, Larry. And we better see you at the World Series of Fenn next year, Larry. With that big ass Winnebago, you probably still have.
Okay. Yeah. So, so World Series of Fenn. This is the 5th annual. We've done 5 of these, and there's one a design test going on. So if you want to design either the coin or the shirt, some of you I've been going back and forth with, you have until like next week sometime. Please get them to me, and Mike and I'll pick one, and we'll talk to you about all those details. Then the RSVPs. A lot of you are saying you're going. You need to get an email to Mike saying you're going, how many, and if you would be getting
Yeah.
the t-shirt, because we need to get a ballpark estimate of what we're doing.
And thank you to everybody who has reached out to say they're coming, because I've gotten a bunch. So yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, Copper Dan says he did win 2 bids. He'll show proof in good time. So
Good
congratulations, man. When you get them, when you go down to Dallas and pick them up or wherever the heck they're at, let us know. That'd be cool. Let us know
Yeah.
what you got.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
know there's a little bit of kerfuffle about who's allowed to come to World Series of Fenn. What does that look like? It has been the same for all 5 years.
All right.
Everyone's invited. We hold a program, and I think this year is going to be the best year because
Ever.
this is the reason that it's the best is one, we have so many people coming that have never come to an event before. They're like, I
Mhm.
feel like this is my chance. But we've also focused on Ellis Island at the after party that has just a variety of things. I was talking to Lisa, and she's like, is there any options? Because we have high rollers to people that they want to gamble, but $25 every down is expensive. It is a great place. We're going to have a video out tomorrow. We went and we wanted to show it to you. So we're actually going to show it to you.
Of course, Jason, you can bring your wife, of course.
Yeah, and there's a lot of spouses that get a lot of support through other spouses that go, oh, your husband or wife is really into it too, because I can relate to you because they're crazy. So
Yeah, they're not obsessed
bring,
as we all are. So yeah, there'll be
yeah.
other spouses.
So I would estimate, if I were to guess right now, including spouses, other people, I would guess between 75 and 100, but
Yeah.
we won't know for about a month when all the RSVPs come in. We find about a month out is when we kind of know. But
Mhm.
everyone's invited. We've had lots of different variety of people there every time. Some people splinter off, some people stay with the big group.
Easy,
So
easy, David. Easy.
ouch. Um,
Funny, but easy.
Yeah. So, in general, just know it's kind of Vegas. Anything goes. But we have one official program that'll have everything on it. So if you want to know where kind of like if you want to gather with World Series of Fenn, that is where you gather. Everything else, um, there's no drama at World Series of Fenn. So there's nothing to any of the additional stuff going on. There is a really big fun party. That's it. That's World Series of Fenn. That's it.
Vegas, baby. Okay, and the next thing was thanks for 3 different searcher meet and greets this week. Yeah, we met Doug Tucker, had dinner with him. Who else did we meet, K-Bro?
I'm. Why
Oh,
would
you're
you
not
do
naming any
that?
names? Well,
Yeah.
you put it. You put 3 different searcher meet and
I
greets.
said 3 different searchers. I don't know
Oh,
if
I
Doug
thought you were going
wanted
to
his
mention who.
name. I
Oh,
no, I don't know enough. No, and it wasn't anything more than just sitting and having fun with searchers and
the
hearing their
entity, right?
story.
Wasn't the entity?
I hate you, Mike.
No, well, of course it wasn't, guys. Oh,
No, he
geez.
doesn't talk to me. He gets people to stop being my friend.
Get out here, Eric, with your wife. Come on. You're only in Korea. Get out here, for God's sakes. Okay.
For goodness sakes.
Um, yeah, that's right, Tony. Doug Tucker is a super nice guy. Okay.
Yeah, and the others will just be nameless. I know. Yeah, no. They were just fun. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then the last thing. Oh, wait, that's not the last thing. Update on Bobby and Brad. Let me get back to the PowerPoint. What is the update on Bobby and Brad?
So here's the update on Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby, and there is if you go to the GoFundMe, there's an official statement. So as you guys know, a few days ago, it was time for Bobby's family had to make the decision of when to take him off the ventilator. He right now, because of an issue with his brainstem, and I don't have the exact words up, because of his brainstem, he does not have brain activity. He is not able to breathe without a ventilator. He is going to be taken off the ventilator. I know some people are like, the prayers are there. We're going to get, at this point, they're at what's called end of life care, and it's imminent that he will pass or maybe has. We've all decided that we are going to give the family their time. Why we don't want to keep asking, has it happened? Has it happened? They will notify. It will probably be 3D or Copper Dan that when the end of life occurs. But just know that it's not. I know a lot of you are like, what can we do? Does he need an operation? It's past that point, and we are very sad, of course, about that. But we need to let the family grieve and get through their part in this. So I talked with the sister today, and they're in a really hard spot. So let's give them
Mhm.
that little bit of space.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
But
then
then on
update
the
on
other
Brad.
side,
Mhm.
so if you guys know Jana and Brad, Jana is like the super awesome, sweetest. And Brad is the funniest ever. They've been to so many different events. Brad actually, when she was on her way to pick up the Trolls cash, um, Brad had a stroke and he's been in the hospital, and Jana is the strongest mama bear in all of the land. But she finally announced on Facebook he is home and he is on the couch. He was laying on the couch, so I think he just wanted to get to home. And so we are so delighted to hear that he is doing so much better. And so she has a different journey ahead of hers, thank goodness. And we have said,
Mhm.
what do you need from us? And she's getting ready to need to snow shovel because she's from Minnesota. Copper Dan offered to do that. She needs meals. Copper Dan said he's going to come over and do that. She needs the oil changed in her car. Copper Dan's going to do that. Copper Dan is basically going to do all, and she needs dusting done and vacuuming done. Copper Dan, we signed him up. We all did a Zoom and we just kept nominating Copper Dan for everything. So
Copper Dan reminds everybody that 3D Bronze and Bobby were like brothers. Send a kind note to 3D. He could use some cheering up. That's for sure. And thank you, 3D Bronze, for everything you've done for Bobby through this bad, terrible thing, for sure.
yeah. So I
There
don't have the
is a
PowerPoint. So
GoFundMe, by the way. I guess I could look that up and give the link. There's a GoFundMe for Bobby's family. That is true.
okay, the delay is now hitting Copper Dan. Copper Dan's
Oh,
Copper Dan's
well,
vacuuming. Copper Dan, you weren't even listening to me, honey, or you would have
no, I was.
pretend laughed it. Okay.
No. All right. But we're not done. Hang on. By the end of the show, I'll get the GoFundMe link
Yeah.
for the family.
Yeah, I think we're almost done.
And this concludes the topics to discuss with the new rule being applied. We only go live on Mondays as we have information to get. So that just means maybe we don't even go live every Monday.
Yeah, so this time I wanted to go over all the different ones to say, kind of make the point. This is kind of the rule that you guys wanted, and we're good with that. But some weeks I'm not going to just put up slides that say no update. If we don't have any major
No
updates, we don't have an issue, and we will go live maybe
So
the following week or the following week, or maybe it'll be a couple months, or how long has it been since we've heard from Jack or the family? It might be a while.
We might not go live for how long?
Whenever the information comes out. I don't have that information from different sources, but you guys have. It looks like Brutal Truth is back. That's super exciting for some of you. And Warriors goes on, and Susie's on Fridays. So there you go.
I wish you weren't a liar.
Well, we'll see, everybody. But all I will say is this, is that K-Pro's decided to institute this new rule because of all the feedback she got after the red button issue, right? After the entity and the red button issue, both are kind of combined. But if you don't agree with the rule and you think, no, K-Pro, we want the original K-Pro back. We want the K-Pro that shared the information, true or not, let K-Pro know. That's all I can say is reach out and let her know. And there it is. So I've got a couple updates.
Okay.
Number one is the rule doesn't apply to me. I'm going to say whatever I need to say, as I always have throughout all these years of YouTube. But one of the things is, we used to do a Zoom every Thursday night, and Bobby was a big part of the Zooms. And he used to take over the Zooms. I would go to bed because I got to work in the morning, and Bobby would take it over. So 3D Bronze has taken it upon himself to do the Zooms. And I have a Zoom list that a lot of people are on. There's probably 200 people on this list. And what I did is I emailed everybody today and said, hey, give me permission to give your email to 3D Bronze because he's going to take over the Zooms. And a lot of people have emailed me, but in case maybe my email went to your spam or whatever, I'm just letting you know if you would like an invite to these Zooms. And I'm still going to do the Zooms, and you'll still get the invite from me, but now 3D Bronze is going to do them as well. So you'll get them from both of us. For tonight, I do want to do a Zooms for Xavier Marks, a new treasure hunt. So I will send that invite out when we're done going live tonight. And anybody that wants to join, if you're on my list, if you're not on my list, email me, cowlazars@gmail.com, and then you can be on the list. It's just a Zoom list, and you guys join if you feel like it.
Why that shirt, Cal? Ronnie Lee asks.
Marvel? because we're all marveling at K-Pro's new rule. Is that why?
No, because your
Oh.
wife is cool. I go
Well,
out
she
and I
got
get
me this
him.
shirt. That's right.
I get him anything that's related to the comic books he has. So I think it's Marvel, and then there's a Superman one, and then there's, I don't know, some of these other ones. But he likes wording more than he likes, this is mine from when I went to Santa Fe, Meow Wolf. So there you
go. So the other thing is World Series of Fenn. The after party is at Ellis Island. Well, me and K-Pro happened to have dinner at Ellis Island yesterday. So what we did is we took a bunch of video of the place, and I will upload that tomorrow. I'm not going to premiere it. I'm just going to upload it. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you thumbs up. Make sure you hit the button and hit all, and then you'll be notified when that video gets uploaded. And you will see, for those of you that have never been to Ellis Island, you will see what it looks like. And we're the after party on that Saturday of World Series of Fenn weekend. I showed the karaoke, tried to get in there and show it, showed the restaurants, showed the craps table, showed the different things going on. And you guys will see what it looks like and give you an idea of where we're all going to be.
Meeps is working on Xavier Mark. Zara, can you hide
Nice,
her book for an hour or a day or two, a week? Give us a week.
Oh, more updates. Odious Soul says, did you guys get the super organized storage unit? I'm just going to show the picture right now and let everybody decide. What do you think, K-Pro?
Sure,
so
we have plenty of time. We're out of content.
We got plenty of time. So, and this is verified. So, me and K-Pro have started buying storage units, everybody. And there's 2 that have not ended yet. So to answer your question, Odious Soul, no, we have not bought them yet because they haven't ended yet. But we are thinking of putting in a bid and trying to get the highest bid. Let me show you the first one. The first one is sports cards, and this actually ends Thursday. So now there's a bunch of other stuff in the bin. I mean, in the storage unit. But look at these sports cards, guys. These are actually in plastic right here. So we don't know what they are. I mean, that looks like football to me. Maybe
and
hockey.
All it says is sporting cards on the top.
Sports cards? It says what?
It says sporting cards.
Or sports cards. Yeah.
So we don't.
We hope. I would hope this tub and that is definitely a box of cards. This box and then these 2 binders. But it's just like Storage Wars, guys, just like you see on TV. So we're hoping to get this, and then if we do, I will of course make a video and show you guys what was here. But the very interesting one, I think, for the bigger community is this one. This is a storage unit, everybody. Look how nice and neat and organized this thing is. This is already at $320. How much should we spend to find out what is in these boxes? It could just be paperwork. The problem is if you zoom in, we can't read these tags, so we can't tell what these are.
But show them the other side. Show them the other side.
I gotta. Okay, give me a minute. I can do it, but give me a second.
So there's some really cool vintage clothes. I think this was an artist that had all this dress-up clothes. And Lisa messaged me and said that one set of boots alone is worth $200. And this and that. Yeah, lucky it's better than our garage. This is so organized, and we could use those racks.
All right.
And yeah.
Here's the other side, guys. And don't anybody be trying to bid this out from underneath us. Check it out. So one side is all boxes. We've got Marilyn Monroe. We've got Elvis Presley. We've got, it looks like Lonely Rider, whatever that movie was, 2 motorcycles. And then on the right side, we've got vintage clothing. Look at this. Look at that. We got a fur coat. We've got a bunch of boots and shoes. I never thought somebody would work out of a storage unit. This is like somebody's house or somebody's office.
Zoom in on the fur coat.
It's not letting me zoom in. Hang on. I might try and do it. Now, who knows? This is a toolbox. Who knows what's in it? Who knows what's in these things?
Looks staged. Yeah.
So
it's not supposed to be, and they verified it. We bought from this group before. It actually looks like they're working out of there, and they probably would have gotten their stuff out. I don't know. Yeah.
Now here's the thing. This is a lien unit, and that does mean that whoever owned it just let it go. This is not staged. The manager didn't set this up. At least they're legally not supposed to. They also didn't take anything out of it. This is what the storage unit people found when they opened the door to put it up for auction.
And they have a whole process to it, and we've worked with them before. So this is, like Q said, looks intriguing. I kind of want to get this one just for the story. It's what are in
right?
Yeah. It'll probably be taxes, and it's going to be awful, but it's so interesting. That
got a little bust of David up here. Oh, these are the cowboy boots you were saying?
Yeah, I think those. Yeah. I don't know.
And a hat. And is that Warren Buffett? Is that Forrest or Warren Buffett right there?
I think it's Warren Buffett.
All right. Somebody said this looks drawn, like maybe this is an artist's thing, and these are all full of artistic
on the
material.
First one that has the black tray, those are 2 paintbrushes on that tray.
Right here. Yeah, those are 2 paintbrushes. So I will promise you this, everybody. If we get it, when we crack that door open, I will go live and we will show you guys live, just like Al Capone's vault. We will show you guys live what is in these boxes.
Well,
So-
and Hoof brings up a point that I never expected during this process. This
Right.
is somebody's items, and it's a lot more emotional, especially when there's children's things. All of the storage units but one have allowed us to box anything up that was personal to them.
And give it back.
And it is, and Mike and I are deciding we're going to do this through the end of the year, and we're going to decide it's a little bit more emotional to me than him, which is our relationship or just us as humans. And so, but I was like, oh, we got to get this back. Oh, and then there was so much stuff going back. It is really, you don't see that on Storage Wars. It's really, there's an emotional side that's really,
but
really
somebody
rough.
took the time to organize all those boxes, label them, put in the racks, put in the clothes. Somebody said it could be a drag queens. That's where they go to change. But yeah, it would be interesting.
Look at what Meep said.
It just looks organized to me. I'm curious to see what's in. That's just it. The curiosity. We really want to see what's in there. Who took the time to do all that?
Okay, so what is the top dollar that you would pay? Right now it's $300. We want to at least get our money back, and we've been doing a little bit better than that, but it's a ton of work. So
Louis says it looks like a pop-up shop. That's right. Where'd it go? Well, Vertigo said that. Sorry, Vertigo says it looks like a pop-up shop. It kind of does. Were they selling stuff out of it? I mean, it's really for the story more than anything.
So how much? How much? Put a number in chat. Like, don't go over 500. Don't go over 7. What is the top dollar that you would pay? It's already at 300. I have a number of mine.
450.
450. Okay. Mike has a number of mine. Chasing Indy says 750.
750.
Evan says 5 to 6, 600, 1200. Who cares? 650.
Wow.
700.
People with some money out there.
Yeah.
So this will be our 8th storage unit if we end up getting it. Dave Calvi says $10,000. Cut it out.
And you know what? Indy is saying something that several people have told me. There's designer pieces. There's a Chanel bag. The thing that we have made the most on, I think, is jewelry and purses, like the designer purses. There's a Chanel bag in there. Lisa was saying the designer shoes are worth a couple hundred alone. That's all it takes is one of those boxes to have something, and it pays for itself. And then you do the rest of that's the grunge.
So what me and K-Pro try to do is say, what is our max bid before it happens? So we're both on the same, that we're not going to go over this much. Because I can says I'd go to $1,000 without a doubt. I don't know. I just don't know. But you have to go live when you get it and go, I want to go live, and we'll show K-Pro going through it so everybody can. So again, make sure you subscribe, make sure you thumbs up.
Yeah, because the thing that they don't show you is we have to rent a U-Haul for something like that. And then we have to take all the boxes out, and then we have to take apart all of the racks. Then we get it home, and then like one of our units did have a pretty significant drug user. There were needles and things in there. You have to worry about the safety factor. It was not a good thing, and there was a lot of things on the other end that, oh my gosh, it was brutal.
And to be fair, we're looking at the other one. I got to show the other one now. What else is in the other one, right? Come on, we got to be fair. How much would you guys pay for this? Now, these are the storage cards right here. The sports cards.
Yeah, how much, guys, for this one? Now you've seen 2 different ones.
Look at the rest. Look at this. This has got like a HVAC type of unit, refrigerant. There's condenser coils. Anybody who knows about there's the sports cards. But check it out. What is this? What kind of motor is this? There's 2 of them. How much does that go for? We've got compressor, air hose, right? Airline. And again, we'd have to pull it all out. We got copper coil, almost like for AC units. That stuff has got to go for something. This actually says all-purpose contactor, whatever. A definite.
Okay, so people are saying 250, 400, 350, 350.
For this one?
I will tell you, the tools go like you can't believe. They go quickly.
We've got some nightstands and probably a dresser in there.
Okay,
so there it is,
Indy, we had this problem with the purses before. We actually had somebody come in, and she's like, this one looks real but it's fake, this one's real, this one's real, this one's fake. She said you need to be careful. The trend in FOA designer pieces, it's a gamble, so don't go beyond 750 push mark so you can sell and make
750. Yeah, I agree. I think 700 is about right. Me and K-Pro will discuss it.
See, I would have gone a little bit higher, but I'm okay.
Yeah, 800. And I'm a gambler.
Just
so let's
because that one's so intriguing, and I know some of the stuff that we could sell, like those painting, anyway, I just think that one for the story. So
Oh, J.M. Calhoun with the awesome idea and super chat. I think moving forward as a tribute and memorial to Bobby, the Thursday night puzzle blog should be called Bobby's Room. Oh, that's cool. That's actually a cool idea. I was thinking what you meant is the Zoom. The Thursday night Zooms could be called Bobby's Room. So maybe we'll institute some of those ideas, but I like it. Thanks, John.
Yeah, because we were thinking of what to do as a tribute. We were thinking, do we do
Mhm.
there's a bunch of us that Zoom, maybe 15 of us. And it's like, what can we do? And there's a tons of, oh, you were in there. Yeah, like those are the kinds of ideas that, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Carrie, and it is a gamble for sure.
Right.
So that's our little storage unit side hustle we got going on, everybody. But if you guys are interested in seeing those kind of things, I put up a video where me and Capro both made a video about the latest storage unit that we got.
Yeah, but what is our goal,
Yeah.
guys? Our goal was to take the bucket of change that had a little bit less than 500 and make it
Mhm.
5,000 in 6 months. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a run for these last two.
And
close.
we're at how much?
Well, I don't think we should say until
Oh,
December.
okay.
Oh, wait, I can't say it without verified.
We have to show the money, I guess. Yeah, I've been bidding. You have to take into account your time, dumping it, a bunch. Yeah. Oh, we know because we've learned the hard way. We learned through trial and error. That's one thing that me and Capro do is we just do it. We figure it out as we go.
Well, and we get it done. And I think there's an opportunity here, but not how we've done it. Like some of these, we go through every single thing. We try to put every single thing up. It's not worth that. But we have found that the units come back. Usually, like if we get a unit for $100, there's usually one or two items that are worth that $100. But then there's so much time in the other 80%. We don't know if we're just going to donate that 80%, donate or give a lot back to the people that actually to their unit, give them back to them, because if we're just donating it, we're going to have a max of donations that we can make. I think we need to talk to our tax accountant. We have been donating a ton to the needy. Well, I don't know if ours max. So, I mean, if you're donating more than your entire income is, and we are donating at that level. So, yeah, so we're gonna, yeah.
We'll see, Indy. We'll see what we get. Well, the Chanel bag is not a purse bag. It's a bag from the store.
It's a bag from the store. Yeah. So it might be perfume in there.
Yeah.
It could be nothing in there. I don't know. It just, yeah.
Right. And then the other thing, talking about gambles, is the World Series of Poker. I'm going to play the Crazy 8 tournament on Thursday. Capro is not going to play, but I'm going to play. And some of you have bought action. I appreciate it. I will give updates in the Grand Adventure. So if anybody wants to see how I'm doing in the World Series of Poker, go join our Facebook group. Cowlazars and Capro's Grand Adventure. And yeah, wish me luck. That's going to be a lot of fun. So, okay. What if there are 2 kilos of cocaine in that storage unit? Well, then the World Series of Fenn just got a lot more fun, didn't it?
No. We have to. Okay, so here's how the rules go. If you find anything illegal, you have to return it to them. If you find any gifts, for most of these, if you find any birth certificates, personal things, you give it back. And then it's your option. It's your option whether you want to go through. I actually go through and get all the pictures out. I get anything that was handmade or anything that there was a christening. There was things that they did a little footprint for a newborn. So I actually take all that. Mike was laughing because he's like, I'm taking more back than we got. What are you doing? Because there was just boxes and because but they had already called. They were really upset. You could tell that there was a lot of kid stuff. And so we made sure they had sonogram pictures that were obviously emotional to them. So we made sure we got all of that back on the one unit. And then other units don't have anything personal. This was their extra, that one guy. So anyway, it just depends.
Here we go. Hey, K-Pro, do you believe Jack is the finder in your heart?
My opinion only, and I don't have anything to verify this. I believe Jack 100% is the finder. I won't say 100, 99.9.
There it is.
Could there be a way that there was a little bit of a nudge, or it was not by Forrest? In my opinion only, Forrest did not nudge. He might have. I still want to figure out why April 2019. There's still pieces I'm going to be working on. I'm just not going to be until I have verified proof. I'm not sharing. So,
and I'll say this: if Jack did what he said he did, which was he had to grid search it for 2 weeks, was it 3 weeks? I think 2 weeks. He said
25 days. I don't
I
know.
mean, 25 days. Yeah. If he was actually out there for 25 days, then he deserves to find it. I mean, if he put in that kind of time and effort.
But if he did it by hacking Forrest's computer, I'm not saying he did, but if
Oh,
he did
yeah,
it in that way, then I'd say no.
Yeah.
I used to think Forrest might have nudged to close this deal. I don't believe that anymore. Just my opinion.
Right. And yes, they are opinions, Jason. He's trying to say you
Yeah.
broke your own rule. No, hang on,
I know.
everybody. We
It was
have
a
our
super
own
chat,
opinions. We
but
can give
it
our
was a
own
super chat.
opinions.
Yeah, I'm not giving my opinion. You know, if
Oh,
I'm
sorry, it
asked
says, "Wish
directly,
you weren't a
yeah.
liar."
There we go.
Rule
Yeah,
it,
I broke
Jason.
the
You
rule
called
because
it before the end of the night.
I was given a super chat question. Okay. In the future, if you super chat me on my opinion, Jason doesn't want me to break my rule. Rule broken, I won't answer. Go to the hate channel and go and watch them give their opinions for hours.
Odious Soul says, do you think Forrest had the solution on his computer?
I've thought a lot about this. No, but I think he was on his email constantly and he could have emailed somebody something or responded to somebody or something. What if you had all of Forrest's emails for, let's say, 5 years and he responded to everyone that was at 9 Mile Hole? Wouldn't that be interesting?
And not
Maybe
other
they put it
people?
and
Type
not
thing?
other. I mean, there's tons of people that he never did. So
I personally, I don't think he had the solution on his computer because I thought he said that. I thought he actually said
right,
it's not on
that's
my
what I just said.
computer.
What
It's
if
not
it
written
wasn't
down.
the
Oh,
computer? What if it wasn't on the computer? What if he got an email from Dig and Gypsy saying I'm at 9 Mile Hole? He responds right away. He gets an email from Jack that says I'm at 9 Mile Hole. He responds right away. He gets
yeah.
an email, and then he gets an email from Mike, the crazy guy that thinks it's at Medicine Wheel, and he doesn't respond. He responds to
Yeah.
every single one that has 9 Mile Hole on it.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. But what all I was saying is, like Lucky Digger said, is that Forrest said he didn't have the solution on his computer. That's all.
I agree.
Now, it doesn't mean somebody couldn't have used his computer like you're saying.
No,
to try
this
and
is
figure
conjecture.
something
We don't do that on this channel anymore. So we are off, guys. It was fun. It was a good night. Thank you for
out. Try the
allowing
wheel,
us.
Indy. Let me know what that is, Indy.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Have fun, guys. Have a good night.
K-Pro's just ending the show early, everybody. It's crazy.
We've been on 50 minutes and we've been like talking now opinions, which we said we're not going to do because someone's going to say, why do you think that? Show us the email. Who did you hear that from? I don't have any of that. So I don't want to talk anymore.
Nice,
I'm good.
Nice.
I kind of want to go in the, I really liked being in Chase Landia's chat. I just was chilling in chat. I'm good chilling in chat. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the video in his car parked at the Denver Museum? There, the video of Forrest with the 9 clues. Is it in his car that he parked at the Denver Museum? I like it, John.
I don't know what video you guys are talking about.
All right,
I don't have
everybody.
anything confirmed. Sorry.
We shall return. Monday nights is still going to be Forrest Fenn Treasure Found. I don't care if I got to bring Capra on here kicking and screaming. But because, I will say this, because I am going to be in the World Series of Poker Thursday, there will not be a Thursday show. So I may try and go live between now and then on a different day, or maybe do it during the day. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to play it by ear this week. So thanks, everybody. We'll let you know on the storage units if we get them. A says, K-Pro, why no Blaze? What does that mean?
I have no confirmed information of anyone on record that would want to answer that, so I can't.
Yeah, that sounds fun. All right, you see what you guys did to K-Pro, right?
Yeah. Okay, guys, it was fun. I'm out of here. Bye.
All right, see you, everybody. And remember, look for the Ellis Island video tomorrow morning sometime. I'll release it. See ya. Thanks for the super chats, guys. Jack, we're waiting on information.